crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
There's a beautiful line from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Jah dekhan teh rav rahe Shiv Shakti ka mel. Wherever I look, I see the divine permeating as the union of Shiv and Shakti. You can understand Shiv Shakti as conscious and unconscious, the yin and yang of life, creativity and destruction, masculine and feminine. And if the whole of the universe is a combination of both of these things, then it means that you are also a combination of these things. Look, in your own life, there have been so many times where you've had to be creative and destructive, where you've had to be fierce and gentle. There are times to be serious and there are times to be playful. At times you've demonstrated masculine traits and at other times you've demonstrated quite feminine traits. So you are already a perfect balance of both of these qualities, and both of these are flowing through you harmoniously. But the most important thing to remember, and the wisdom that the Guru is starting to give us here, neither of these are yours. Shiv and Shakti do not belong to you. Your soul, your consciousness, your life force, and your body is something that is not yours. You know, sometimes you hear people say that you've come into this world with nothing and that you leave with nothing. I think it's slightly different than that. You came into this world with quite a lot, but you must leave with nothing. Think about it.
Hey! The voice of reason in the house. You already know what it is. First off, Saturday. Ho ho! Ha ho! There I go. Old school rapper. Boy, let me tell you something. We had the Miracle Theater on fire. They didn't know it was that hot in Inglewood. Let me tell you, if you missed it, shame on you. Shame on you. People left there flabbergasted.
Befuddled.
Yeah,
it was befuddled.
Flummoxed.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
There we go.
Man, they was
Hoodwinked.
torn asunder. But when I tell you, Saturday's show, Comedy and Conversations,
Yeah.
it was off the chain. Ray Grady, in studio with us right now.
What up, people? What up?
He was our headliner.
Of course.
He told all of the clinicians, I don't believe none of what y'all talking about.
At all. We're all pretenders. Everybody's pretending in relationships.
Man, it was on fire. And Grady is joining me tonight. We have an amazing topic tonight. I know you heard that clip about Shakti and Shiva. Let me tell you something about these white folk. These white scientists, these white clinicians, they get all of their ideas from ancient spirituality. Listen, I don't mind calling them out. You stole it. They stole it from us.
Thievery.
So the reason why I'm playing that clip is because it speaks to our topic tonight. Carl Jung got this concept and turned it into individuation. Now, individuation in Carl Jung's concepts basically says you have to become a whole person. And the only way to become a whole person is to integrate your shadow self with your mask. Shakti, Shiva, light, dark, male, feminine, right? Just the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
You got to be whole. Now, what Disney did, that was quite diabolical. Disney made us all dependent, codependent. Prince Charming is coming to save us. My one, I'm looking, my person coming to save us.
Soulmate.
Oh, soulmate or cellmate.
Huh?
Huh?
That's a bar.
Huh? So tonight's topic, holistic. And I spelled holistic, H-O-L-E. Holistic. You got a hole in you. And you looking for somebody to fill that hole. Individuation as the true marriage. The first marriage has to be one marrying their shadow self with their false self. The mask they wear. You know how people say, faking it until you make it. Or imposter syndrome. Like this whole fakeness that people present as if they, like you said, people lying.
Yeah, pretending.
You're not real in relationship. You here for what this person is able to provide to you. And all I'm saying is, not tonight. The voice of reason back in the building. Holistic. Individuation as the true marriage. You have to be internally married, fully integrated, before you can get married to someone else. Oh, Lord, what are you doing to us tonight? So I have to do it. A riveting look at the controversial idea of individuation as a precursor for healthy matrimony. Here's my synopsis. Could the average marriage be a lie? Especially if you're lying to yourself. You're not married to you. You're broken. You're looking for your answer outside. Could marriage be a type of psychic necrophilia until you've ritually wed your own shadow? Carl Jung's individuation isn't self-help fluff. It's the only vows that matter. You think if you give your vows to someone and you haven't reconciled who you are within you, that marriage is going to work? Marriage is a mirror of the work you have yet to do. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, marriage means more than just a regular relationship. Not if you're not healed. Not if you haven't gotten on the journey to healing yourself. The modern couple's collapse isn't failed love, but a collective delusion. Two uninitiated souls demanding that their partner become their parent, God, executioner, their inner child still craves. I'm not here to grow your inner child up. Somebody say it with me. Turn to your partner and say, I'm not here to grow your inner child up. Somebody turn to your partner and say, I'm not here to grow your inner child. I'm sorry. It's fake church. I'm TD fakes right now. Listen, get ready. Codependency, a masquerade of hollow personas, trading trauma scripts, infidelity, a shadow uprising against your refusal to wed your own anima. To skip this inner marriage is to doom relationships to archetypal patterns. What? Archetypal patterns of what? Archetypal patterns of trauma. Projecting disowned rage, longing, and godhood onto flesh until eros suffocates under the unmetabolized fantasy. Till death do us part was never about loyalty. It's a gauntlet thrown. Let your ego die, or your union will feast on its corpse. True matrimony begins when you stop seeking a spouse and start courting yourself. Ugh, that's ugly. Ray Grady, why are we so broken, and why do we think we can go to someone or find someone that will complete us? Is that foolishness right off rip?
We don't care about all that. We don't care about what you talking about in a relationship. If I want collard greens and I want to put my feet up on your coffee table, that's just what it is. I'm the man and you the woman. This is all we gonna do. All you do is compete with each other when y'all in a relationship. Well, my mama did this and my daddy did this. Girl and boy, stop it. Y'all don't like each other.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop fibbing.
It's fibbing.
Telling the truth. If your girl say, baby, how I look in this? Like you looked yesterday. The same. You just wearing a different garment. Hush your mouth and let's go. You taking all day. Knock it off. Huh? Quit fibbing.
Fibbing.
Okay.
Quantum codependency. Why fusion equals cosmic unity. Codependent partners often reenact childhood attachment wounds according to Bowlby, John Bowlby's attachment theory, mistaking anxious, preoccupied patterns for soulmate bonds. Plato's split apart myth becomes pathological when internalized, a refusal to reconcile inner... Come on. The inner shadow, when you don't recognize it. Do you think a relationship will work if you don't recognize your own internal work? What is yours? Your partner may not know nothing about what you're fighting with.
At all.
And how many people wear a mask and perform partner? Who's performing partner? I can't let my wife know nothing about this side of me. Me and these pumps. Me and this fishnet. My wife can't know about these fishnet stock.
I like sexy red. Baby, get the rocks out the sink. You know, you got the sisters with the the quartz and the rocks they got from the beach and gonna put them in the sink.
You put them in the sink.
Girl, that means something. You ain't get them rocks baptized. You didn't take that to Mecca.
To Mecca.
You didn't take it to Mecca. Get them rocks out of here.
That's what we need to know, Grady, tonight.
We need to know.
People don't understand that in order to have a healthy marriage, you must be a healthy person. And in order to be a healthy person, you must overcome whatever it is you've been through.
Yep.
See, we think we can put it off and really escape into relationship or marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll be the safe haven, so where we'll never have to look back at those wounds. But those wounds have to be reconciled by one person. Who is that person?
Self.
Lord have mercy.
Look in the mirror. The mirror is talking to you. Hey. Put down your iPhone and get into your eye self.
Get into your eye self.
All day. Look in the mirror. What you doing to look in the mirror? You using your eyes. Huh? Different letters, but it means the same thing. It come right back to you. It's called the mirror. You use your eyes, and then the mirror say, look, I'm looking right back at you. Knock it off. Get them rocks out the sink. Don't let me tell you again. And quit letting girlfriends touch your beads. Huh? Your girl say, oh, this pretty. What's this? Girl, this mother pearl. You got 15 people touching your sacred beads.
Don't touch the beads.
Don't touch the beads. Now you got to get it reset in the windowsill with lemon juice. Huh? But they don't know that.
They don't know that.
Dig with your eye self. Put down the iPhone.
Ego death vows till psychological funerals do us part. Here's your psychological insight. Gottman's 4 horsemen correlate with shadow rejection. Criticism as self-loathing externalized. Your philosophical insight. Falcott's biopower weaponizes wedding vows to suppress shadow integration. If your shadow isn't integrated, your wedding, your marriage, your family is in jeopardy. You can't have another broken person come together and make one whole relationship. It has to be 2 whole people in order to have a whole relationship.
It's called a union.
Talk to me about union.
It's called a union.
Talk to
me. You know
me.
how the sisters get dressed? They get ready, bro. Because they got the waist beads. They got the noni eggs.
Yes, sir. The yoni egg.
There you go.
Yeah, the eggs in the freeze.
All day.
Yeah.
Now she doing all that to get the dude, but you ain't did nothing to deal with yourself.
Oh, good.
Talk to me. It's called I self.
So the yoni health is good.
All day.
But the soul health is
trash.
Bad. Oh, my goodness. Huh?
It's called the Department of what? Sanitation. That's what that is. you unsanitary. As a woman or a man. You love on each other, but really you got to love yourself. I ain't going to keep telling you again. It's pointless because we keep lying. Tell the truth. Listen, I don't like roast beef sliders. I don't like the way you cook. Because I didn't grow up eating that. I grew up eating what? Collard green soul food. They give you what? Diabetes. I don't want to improve because I like the taste. Most people like the taste. They don't want to. Remember, we eat for taste.
Yes,
we
sir.
don't eat for health. I ain't going to keep talking to you. Department of Agriculture is hiring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason. Back on KBLA Talk 1580. We on fire tonight. I want to talk to you about individuation as the one and only marriage. Your marriage is in jeopardy if you haven't tried to individuate. I asked a psychologist friend of mine, I said, are you fully individuated? They were like, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I think I'm getting close. Yes, that means you're good for a relationship. Hey, have you ever heard of the term individuation? Did you know it was necessary to merge your shadow with your mask? We're going to talk about it tonight. We on fire already.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro. Post jobs today, talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ziprecruiter.com/free to try it for free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text EQUAL to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text EQUAL to 321-321. That's EQUAL to 321-321.
You know you want some more. More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Would you like to comment a little bit upon this process of individuation, this process, how all these factors move toward a whole, a totality? Well, you know, that's something quite simple. Take an acorn, put it into the ground, it grows and it becomes an oak. You see, that is man. Man develops from an egg and develops into the whole man. And that is the law that is in him.
Well, when you spoke with Dr. Einstein in your early discussion, well, tried out those ideas on you, did you ever ask your opinion about the possibility that relativity might apply to psychic function
Did you ever discuss that particular point? You know what I reduce, but a man is so.
These people had a tongue ectomy. I don't know what they said. Somebody had a tongue ectomy.
I thought that was Bollywood porn. Jack. I thought that was Bollywood.
Sound like a tongue ectomy. It's Carl Jung speaking.
Oh, okay. I thought he was one of the 7-Eleven owners. That's what I thought he was.
Well, you like it squishy. Let me
come, buddy. come, the buddy. Come. What pump is it, buddy?
Come on. But Carl Jung is talking about individuation.
Okay.
Individuation is what your therapist or your psychiatrist, they're trying to get you to a space where it's no longer two fragmented portions of yourself. You have a portion of yourself that you spend a great deal of energy trying to hide, trying to obfuscate, trying to push down, right? Even from yourself, right? So whoever you're dating, right, your false self is attracting them. Do you see? So the false self is attracting them, but unbeknownst to you, the false self has always been connected to the real self, the self that you push down. So yes, I like the glitz and glamour and the aesthetic of the false self. But relationships are designed to be a spiritual mirror, a psycho-spiritual mirror. So that real self is going to come to the surface. People don't understand the purpose of relationships. Relationships are supposed to disturb you psychologically. Why? So you can reconcile that disturbance. So you can claim that disturbance. Now, if you understand, man, I came from a tough situation. I came from a difficult family. I came from a traumatic situation. My early childhood experiences weren't the best. And you go on a journey of self-awareness. Let me figure out who I am and why I am who I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can get on the pathway of individuation.
Self-buoyancy.
Yes.
Self-buoyancy.
Making yourself whole. This is why codependency is such a big problem. People are dependent on external sources for validation, for approval, for acknowledgement, for acceptance, for safety, for peace. People are addicted to that. And they think relationship is where I get it. Hell nah. Relationship is what disturbs it, wakes it up. Then when it's awakened, you say, no, this ain't the person for me. No. This person ain't for me. I'm supposed to be with somebody else that make it easier. When we come forward, we're going to talk about how it's never going to be easy until you do the work.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is celebrating Illinois' 7th straight balanced budget, a $55 billion plan with new taxes on tobacco, vaping, and sports betting.
Unlike the federal government, we are balancing our budget for the benefit of your families, while Trump spends wildly to benefit his family and their Doge Bro friends.
He says it helps working families more than Trump-era federal cuts. 11 people were stabbed Sunday night at the Union Gospel Mission in Salem, Oregon. Police say the victims were taken to Salem Health with various injuries. A male suspect is in custody, but no motive has been released. And Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking trial resumes today in New York. His lawyers continue cross-examining a former assistant under the alias Mia, who says Combs raped and abused her. A man by the name of Enrique Santos is expected to testify next. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on non-stop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
At the tone, please record your message.
You ready?
Drop it!
Mr. Tavis Smiley, preach it. Thank you, man. Politics in this country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you, when we fight, we win. The Youth Justice Coalition is challenging America's addiction to incarceration and discrimination. YJC works to dismantle policies leading to mass incarceration, law enforcement violence, and the school-to-prison pipeline. Their approach, transformative justice, community intervention, free LA high school, legal defense, and system monitoring. YJC promotes safety without relying on prisons. Their goal, prevent system contact and help people exit the system through direct action, advocacy, and education. Want to get involved or need help? Call 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
New Always Pocket Flex Foam will change the way you think about pads. Get full-size protection in a surprisingly tiny pack that fits right in your purse or pocket. Perfect for life on the go. With up to 0 leaks, 0 feel, and 0 bunching, you'll forget you're even wearing a pad. And Always Pocket Flex Foam is designed to adapt to your body, so you can move freely and confidently throughout your day. Experience the future of period protection with new Always Pocket Flex Foam. Pick up your pack today.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
Hi, I'm LA City Councilman Curran Price, inviting you to join us on Saturday, June the 14th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. as we cut the ribbon on the brand new Enel Woods Park at 8703 South McKinley Avenue. Thanks to a generous donation from Heal the Bay, the park features smart irrigation, stormwater capture systems, and space for local wildlife to thrive. And we've built a walking trail, picnic areas, native landscaping, and quiet spaces for families to gather, relax, and connect. This is part of a much larger effort to expand green spaces across South LA with 3 new parks in the works, a first-of-its-kind community center coming soon, and plans to connect it all through the South LA Greenway. So mark your calendar for Saturday, June 14th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and come celebrate a greener, stronger South LA at Enel Woods Park. I'm also pleased to sponsor the Climate Justice plus Black Health Symposium, moderated by Tavis Smiley, live on C-SPAN, Wednesday, June the 18th, from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Nate Holden Performing Arts Center. Just a reminder to sign up right away at the KBLA1580.com website to join me, Mayor Karen Bass, Congresswoman Sidney Kamlager Dove, Tennessee State Representative Justin Pearson, Dr. Cornel West, former Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr., the Sierra Club's Ben Jealous, and other black influencers in the climate and health fields as we continue to amplify the connection between climate and poor health outcomes for our people. Thank you for listening. I'm Councilman Curran Price.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio that's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now, yeah.
he says, what is it to be whole? And he says, I don't know what it means to be whole. So to find out what it means, first you must say, well, anything that is fragmented, broken up, is not whole.
Huh.
Right? So, are you fragmented?
Huh? Is you?
Of course. Aren't you?
You heard him.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Are you?
So you're not whole. So can you be not fragmented? So that when you say something, you really mean it, it corresponds to what you think, what you feel, and it is true. Right? Can you do that? And whole means also means to have a very healthy body. Health, good health. And to have good health, smoking, drink, all that cannot take place. Right? And whole means, also means to be sane, rational, clear, not confused, not neurotic. You follow? If you eliminate all that, then you are whole. And the word whole means also holy, sacred. Then you become sacred. You understand?
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are really an extraordinary human being.
Extraordinary.
That's what we are trying to do at Brockwood. And you are as much responsible as the rest of us. Right? We're going to talk.
Okay, bring it.
You forgot what he was saying.
No,
he was
didn't.
freestyling.
No, he wasn't.
Because you got to be very secret. And
he wants you to think for yourself. He don't want to give you all the answers. But he said something quite profound.
The holy.
Let me tell you how many fragments I've dated.
Oh, here we go.
I've dated some beautiful fragments. And the only reason why they were attracted to me, because I myself was a fragment. There were parts of me and sections of me that I repressed and suppressed. I wasn't totally honest. I wasn't totally authentic. I was a projection. I was projecting, right? This is who I want you to accept me as. There are other aspects of myself that I do not want you to know. And by doing that, I doomed the relationship. See, I have to be whole. But the pathway to wholeness is difficult. Why? Because wholeness of self requires unjudgmental observation of self and unconditional acceptance of self. And we're taught not to accept the bad parts of ourselves. We're conditioned to do it. We watched our mamas and our daddies ignore their broken fragments. And we thought that was the way to maneuver and navigate through life, Grady. And we thought if we found a person who could do it as well as we were conditioned to do it, that our little broken projected piece could find its missing match. We don't know that relationships are designed to fail under that pressure. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. You know, because when you drink water,
yes, water.
And if the cup is dirty,
yes,
if you rinse it out, it ain't clean.
Oh.
But if you put bubbles in there, create friction, and then get a paper towel, dry it out, don't the water taste a little bit better?
It tastes a little bit better.
It tastes a little bit better.
You got the debris out of the cup.
All day.
Empty your cup.
Get rid of it. You gonna mess around and get mono. Relax. Huh?
Huh?
You gonna get in trouble. Huh? The water beads is molecules of dander.
Dander.
From the air. Okay?
Okay.
That is your problem. Huh? Use Palmolive to clean the glass.
Palmolive.
To give anybody a cup of water.
Yes, sir.
Huh? It's all in what you put in your body.
Yes.
So if you see it enough, you gain emotion.
Yeah.
Then it start to do what? Change your action.
Yes.
Clean the cup.
Krishnamurti's Funhouse. Marriage as a distorted mirror. Here's your psychological insight. Piaget. He's like a famous psychologist.
I thought it was peanut butter.
Piaget, right? Pre-operational stage adults lack objective permanence, foreshadows, fragmenting under relational mirrors, Lacanian desire, wanting the other's lack to avoid confronting inner voids. Rumi, lover, mother, father, death, encodes individuation's call to inner union. If there is no inner union, there can never be an external union. You have to be in union with self. This is why I said, is individuation, Carl Jung's concept of merging the shadow with the mask, the first marriage and the precursor for marriage in the real world.
You don't want to be here? Huh? You don't want to be here? Huh? Male or female? Do y'all want to be with each other? Do you want to be here? Take your shoes off at the door if that's what she said. You come into her threshold. Same thing with you. Get your feet off the couch, sister. Huh? The babies put the feet on the couch, not their adults. I'm not going to keep telling you no more. Do you want to be here?
Do you want?
Huh?
Do you want to be here?
Do the work on yourself. Do you want to be here? Huh?
You want this to last?
Do you want it to last? Do you want to be here? I'm going to keep asking till you figure it out. Do you want to be here?
Oh, my God.
That's what you got to tell everybody. Do you want to be here? That's your problem.
Work on yourself before you come over here.
Huh? That's what's called practice. You ain't always got to go to the gym to put up 1,000 jump shot. Just sit in a room and just sit there and figure it out. Do you want to be here?
But this is why you'll hear women, and I would say women hit this spot on.
What they say?
Don't come over here disturbing my peace.
Yeah, I hear.
You hear him say that?
I hear him say it.
If you not serious, don't come over here with that mess.
Yeah.
You understand?
Fix that with your baby mama before you come here.
Listen.
Go back to her, homie.
Fix that with your mama.
All day.
Before you come over here.
Go there and deal with Mud Deer first.
Mud Deer
Because mama got it from Mud Deer.
We need a talk. We need a family intervention.
I'm 37, ain't got baby the first. I done broke up with every gentleman, that opened the door for me.
Come on. Yeah.
Because she pretty. We take her around all the sites. She ain't impressed because she saw 100 dudes do it already.
My.
Yeah. Now you go to the restaurant.
Rant.
She done been here 7 times and you sitting there thinking this is special.
No, she been there 7 times.
She even know the waiter.
Come on.
She know the sous chef.
Oh, my God.
She know Roberto the valet dude.
This ain't even special to
Not at all, but it's to you though. It's to you. You gonna do me like this? Tell me. Let's go learn each other over a package of now and laters. Pineapple or apple? Which one you want?
Apple.
They only 50 cents. Jesus. Do you want to be here?
Do you want to be here? True or false? If an individual hasn't started the process of individuation, are there aspirations, hopes, and dreams for a healthy marriage doomed to fail? In other words, if you don't individuate, are you building in obsolescence into the relationship?
Hey.
What is obsolescence? Well, Apple uses it.
They do.
Right? They call it planned obsolescence. We know we want our phones to last 2 years before we come out with the next model. So we design the model to degrade in functionality over time. So you can only upgrade it a couple of times, update it a few times. But after that 2-year mark, it's time to get another iPhone. That's called planned obsolescence. Are you building in planned obsolescence into your relationship if you refuse to individuate? When we come forward, Ray Grady and I will continue to light this fire.
Do you want to be here?
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
During this time, it's important for everyone to know your rights. The 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendments in the U.S. Constitution protects every one of us, regardless of immigration status. The 4th Amendment requires a judicial warrant to search your home. The 5th protects your right to remain silent, and the 6th gives you the right to an attorney. Just remember,
No warrant, no key, my privacy. You don't have to speak. No lawyer inside. Don't say a thing. Yeah, we all got rights.
Hey, we all got rights.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
forget enlightenment. I mean, the important thing is just to be now and here. And that is what I find so difficult. Otherwise, enlightenment just becomes another ambition, you know? Another driving force for the ego, the spiritual ego.
Yeah,
I'm going to be enlightened, you know? I mean, I can never be enlightened.
Yeah, one of the reasons I asked is because, let's just say it's not uncommon among certain Western practitioners to vividly describe their big aha experience, like, there was this one day and then I got it. And there was no turning back. And now I write books and do seminars and blah, 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 blah. Because I got it, and I can show you how to get it. I can think of like 4 specific people off the top of my head. You know, and, you know, what do I know? But it's just interesting to me that, you know, there's this sort of free-floating mutual recognition society independent of lineages.
I think it's very interesting that I have never yet met any Lama from, so it's a Dalai Lama, Karmapa downwards, who ever claimed to be enlightened. They all say, oh me, I'm just like you, I'm just walking the path, you know, I'm just practicing, you know.
See, I know you think it's crazy and it's nonsensical, but it ain't. Oh, no, it's not. We're always on the path of healing, right? I believe that you can get to a point of enlightenment. Yes, all of the ancient masters talk about this, but it is arduous. We have made our fragments so comfortable, so normalized. Our fragments are peaceful. Like, wait, hold on, Zoe. How is our fragments peaceful? Because it's our known. It's our known. And hey, this makes sense to me. If peace showed up in my spirit, I would rebuke it because I don't recognize it. Do you see? We're doing relationships in reverse. Relationships are here to disturb you deeply. Why must it be disturbed? Because your shadow is like ocean floor sediment. It has been pushed down with pressure, right? No light gets to it. Light of consciousness gets to it. It's packed down. It's sediment on the floor of your soul. So when you come into a relationship, the only thing that can disturb it, right, is another soul in your orbit. And that's causing all of that stuff to come to the surface. But it's coming to the surface for a purpose. To be claimed by none other than you. See, we've turned claim and reversed it and made it blame. Had you not come, ruffle my feathers. See, I don't need nobody come. I can do bad all by myself, brother. I didn't need any of that mess you brought with you. No, I didn't bring the mess. I stirred it. It was already in you. You half a spirit. In one of my shows, I said you're 3/5 of a spirit. Like they used to say the slave was. You're a slave to your shadow. Ooh, goodness gracious. True or false? If an individual hasn't started the process of individuation, are their aspirations, hopes, and dreams for a healthy marriage doomed to fail? In modern, or let me ask this. Is the modern obsession with relationship work a collective bypass of the terrifying truth that until you ritually annihilate your inner child's fantasy of salvation through love, your marriage is merely a hospice for two emotional orphans?
That's deep.
Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
It's a hospice.
Mm-hmm.
This relationship is on its way to death because you still an inner child that hasn't seen itself, that hasn't loved on itself. You trying to push it down. Do you see? What you gonna do when you get into a relationship that sees that inner child? What you gonna do?
What he's saying is, take off the Band-Aids. That's what he's saying. Do you want to be here? Take off the Band-Aids. You know what the Band-Aids is?
What
your
are
makeup, your wig,
Ooh.
your cell phone,
Ha.
your conversation with your girlfriends about your man instead of talking about yourself.
My.
Huh? Your accomplishments in school.
Huh.
These are your Band-Aids.
Come on.
Take them off.
Who has
Them
said?
ain't your nails. Take them off.
Take them off.
Huh? Pick a color. It don't matter. Secondary or primary. Or pastels. We gonna like you anyway. Do you want to be here? Don't you hear me talking to you? Take off the Band-Aids. I want to see the pain that you got. I want to feel it.
Feel it.
Because if I do something that you don't like, guess what you gonna do?
What?
You gonna try to make me have a Band-Aid.
Oh.
Huh?
Huh.
You gonna want me to have a Band-Aid.
Oh.
And I don't want no Band-Aid.
I don't want no Band-Aid.
I want to heal naturally.
Heal me naturally. I don't want no Band-Aid.
I don't want no Band-Aid.
When we come forward, the voice of reason with his brother, the alpha male of comedy, Ray Grady, we gonna keep cooking.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is celebrating Illinois' 7th straight balanced budget, a $55 billion plan with new taxes on tobacco, vaping, and sports betting.
Unlike the federal government, we are balancing our budget for the benefit of your families, while Trump spends wildly to benefit his family and their Doge Bro friends.
He says it helps working families